Hello friends, it's been a while, but today I'm going to be doing another DIY. Today I'm going to be making homemade Dandelion Rose Lip Balm. Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is Buddy, top dog of LuckyDogCreations. 4 tablespoons fractionated coconut oil, and this is a moisturizer and it's ideal for chapped lips. 1 tablespoon of dried rose petals, and dried rose petals have antioxidant properties in them. It moisturizes, contains vitamin C, restores natural skin radiance, promotes collagen production, seals in moisture. Dried dandelions, and I just picked these from my yard back when it was dandelion season and dried them out. Dried dandelions are anti-inflammatory. It has antioxidant properties that protect cells from damage. It helps protect from skin damage. 3 tablespoons beeswax, and beeswax is moisturizing. It retains moisture, protects lips from UV rays. 2 tablespoons of shea butter. Shea butter is an emollient, has the ability to form a barrier to help retain moisture. And rose essential oil, and that is rich in vitamin E. You'll need a double boiler system, a glass bowl over a pan of hot water, a coffee filter, cheesecloth. I'm just going to try this strainer. The petals are fairly big, so they shouldn't fall through, and some sort of lip balm container. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, so I switched from the bowl to this measuring cup because when we first start heating, we're only going to be doing the fractionated oil and the petals. So I don't need something that big, and then when I strain it, I'll strain it into the bowl. So we put some water in the pan, and we're going to heat that up. And once it gets heated up, I'll put it down to a simmer. Alright, so the water is hot. I've turned it down to low. You don't want to burn anything. Pour in your 4 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil and your dandelions and your rose petals. And you want to simmer this for 20 minutes. Keep checking on your water. If it gets to really low, add more water so nothing will burn. The longer you simmer it, the stronger the infusion is. So a minimum of 20 minutes. I'll be back in a little bit. So I have let that infused for 25 minutes, and we will pour it in the strainer or coffee filter or cheesecloth, whatever you have. And then you want to just make sure that all of the oil is strained through. And once you've done that, discard the dandelions and the rose petals. And there's your infused oil. I switched to a smaller pan so my bowl would fit on there. I still have it on low, but I'm going to kick it up to about medium low. Put my bowl on top of there. So we have our infused oil. We want to put in our 1 tablespoon of shea butter and your 1 tablespoon of beeswax. Now with beeswax, that's what makes the hardness of the lip balm. If you want it a little bit softer, use a little bit less than a tablespoon. And I'm using just a little bit less than a tablespoon because I don't like mine super hard. So then you just let that heat up, stir occasionally until it's all melted. Now as you can see, the shea butter is almost melted, but the beeswax is still fairly solid. And I want to mention the fact that when the beeswax melts, you want to make sure that it is totally melted, that it is pretty much translucent, because if for a chance it's not completely melted, when you pour it into your lip balm tins, when it starts to cool, you'll get the pebbles back. And you don't want a pebbly lip balm. So definitely before you take it off of the heat, make sure that it is totally melted. All right, as you can see, it's all melted, but there's a little bit of haziness to it. I'm going to keep it on the heat until all the haziness goes away. So take it off the heat, and I'm going to pour mine in the measuring cup just so it will be easier to pour in the containers. Now add the 12 drops of the rose essential oil and give that a stir. And you want to kind of work quickly before it starts to set up, and pour it in the containers. And these will make great gifts for Christmas. All right, so as you can see, they are nice and clear. They will start to cool and then they'll turn opaque. And when they're totally cool, I'll be right back. One more thing I want to mention, since this has wax in it, it's got the wax dried on there. If you just wash it in your dishwasher or wash it and it goes down your sink, it's going to clog your drain. I always take and wipe it out as much as I can first before I wash it. And I'll be back when these are cool. So the Dandelion Rose Lip Balm has cooled, and here is what it looks like. I'll just put a little bit on my hand so I can tell you how it feels. It feels nice and smooth, goes on real easy, doesn't feel greasy, and it feels good on my lips. You want to keep this in a cool, dry place, and the shelf life on this is 2 years. This made 2 of the little ones and 2 of the bigger tins. So there you have it, your own Dandelion Rose Lip Balm that is full of health benefits. If you like this video and would like to see others like it, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you can get notices of all my videos that are coming up. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments and suggestions are always welcome. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.